What's up, Turbo Tribe? Welcome back to the channel that delivers nothing but the purest dose of torque, tech, and throttle every single week. If you're new here, buckle up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell so you never miss an update on the hottest rides hitting the streets. Today, we're diving into a name that's coming back with fire in its belly, the 2026 Dodge Neon SRT-4. That's right, the iconic compact rocket from Dodge is back, and it's angrier, meaner, and way more aggressive than ever before. Let's take it for a spin and break down everything you need to know. Exterior. So first impressions. Absolute beast. The moment you lay your eyes on the 2026 Dodge Neon SRT-4, it's clear this isn't your average compact sedan. The front end punches hard with an aggressive split grille design that draws inspiration from Dodge's muscle car DNA. Those piercing LED headlights are razor sharp, with sequential turn indicators that add to the drama. The hood features dual functional vents, feeding air directly into the turbocharged heart underneath. You've got a low-slung front bumper with integrated aero elements and a chin spoiler that screams performance, not just show. The overall stance is lower, wider, and far more planted than any previous could own up. This is a rebirth done right. Swinging around to the side, the new Neon SRT-4 continues its aggressive attitude. Dodge has sculpted the body lines with wind tunnel precision. The flared fenders accommodate 19-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in low-profile Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tires, giving it a solid footprint on the tarmac. Red Brembo brake calipers peek through those spokes, a hint at the performance potential lying underneath. You've got blacked outside mirrors, carbon fiber side skirts, and an aerodynamic profile that cuts through the air like a hot knife through butter. A sharp grease runs from the front fender to the rear quarter panel, giving the car a sense of motion even at a standstill. It's compact, yes, but it's also athletic, aggressive, and dripping with attitude. Now the rear. It's all business. The tail end of the 2026 Neon SRT-4 is a tribute to turbocharged power. You've got a wide rear diffuser with integrated dual exhaust outlets. Yes, they're real and they growl. The full-width LED taillight bar stretches from end to end, pulsing with life as you unlock the car. Dodge has added a subtle lip spoiler that not only looks slick but adds some legit downforce at high speeds. And just like up front, there's functional venting around the bumper for both form and function. Parked or pushing 150 on the track, the back of this car tells the world it's not here to play. Interior now. Let's jump inside, and I have to say, Dodge did not skimp on the cabin. The 2026 Neon SRT-4's interior is a fusion of race-ready minimalism and everyday comfort. You're greeted with heavily bolstered Alcantara sport seats with contrast stitching and embroidered SRT logos. The driver's seat grips you like a vice, perfect for carving corners or launching off the line. A flat-bottomed leather-wrapped steering wheel sits front and center, with tactile paddle shifters and a red drive mode selector. Behind that, a fully digital 12.3-inch gauge cluster displays everything from G-forces to turbo boost pressure. In the center, you've got the 10.5-inch touchscreen infotainment system running the latest Uconnect interface, fast, fluid, and packed with features. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a Harman Kardon audio system, and even real-time performance telemetry are baked right in. Below that, the center console is clean and clutter-free, with brushed aluminum trim and a chunky gear selector that feels ripped straight out of a muscle coupe. Rear seat space, not bad for a compact, and the seats are just supportive enough for passengers who don't mind a spirited ride. The trunk offers a decent 13 cubic feet of cargo space, enough for your gear, groceries, or a couple of track helmets. Performance. Now let's talk about what really matters to the performance. Under the hood, Dodge has equipped the 2026 Neon SRT-4 with a turbocharged 2.4-liter inline-4 engine pushing out a jaw-dropping 310 horsepower and 340 pound-feet of torque. This power is routed to the front wheels via a slick shifting 6-speed manual transmission (AS). A real manual in 2026A or an optional 8-speed dual-clutch automatic for those who prefer a lightning-fast shifts. This thing rips from 0 to 60 in just 4.8 seconds. That's hot hatch territory, and it's all backed up by a limited slip differential, launch control, and a revised sport suspension with adaptive dampers. Steering is sharp and weighted perfectly for aggressive driving, while the chassis tuning has been perfected for both track day fun and daily use. The exhaust note, pure turbo symphony. There's a satisfying whoosh from the blow-off valve and a deep growl from the tailpipes, especially in track mode. Speaking of modes, the SRT-4 offers multiple drive profiles including Eco, Sport, Track, and Custom, each tweaking throttle response, suspension stiffness, exhaust volume, and even steering feel. Fuel economy sits at around 26 mpg combined, which is impressive given the performance on tap. And yes, it's fast in a straight line, but the real party trick here is how well it grips and dances through corners. Pricing for the 2026 Dodge Neon SRT-4 is aggressive, just like the car itself. The base SRT-4 starts at around $34,000, undercutting a lot of its competition while still offering massive performance per dollar. The Performance Pack, which includes bigger brakes, adaptive dampers, and lightweight wheels, bumps the price up to $38,000, fully loaded with premium audio, driver assists, and carbon exterior trim. You're looking at around $41,000 tops. Considering what you're getting, a 300-plus horsepower turbo beast with real enthusiast creative, that's seriously impressive value in today's market. And that, Turbo Tribe, is the full breakdown of the 2026 Dodge Neon SRT-4. Dodge didn't just bring back a nameplate, they resurrected a street legend and gave it the firepower to dominate in a new era. It's got the looks, the attitude, the tech, and most importantly, the raw power to back it all up. Whether you're a longtime SRT fan or a newcomer looking for your next turbo thrill ride, this machine deserves your attention. Let me know in the comments, would you delete this turbocharged terror? Would you go manual or dual clutch? And what would you line it up against in a drag race? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell if you haven't already, because here on Turbo Tribe, we don't just review cars a broken bar, we live them. Until next time, stay boosted and stay bold. Peace out.